how kind are you with yourself? In what tone do you speak to yourself? Because science tells us that we have thousands of thoughts every day, but usually they actually circle around and repeat themselves a lot. So it's really important to realize on what we are stuck, right? So in the book Petra Bock, Mindfuck, this is a subject where she realizes or shows us how often people actually get into these circles of fear around very beautiful moments in their life just because they realize that they could lose a child, but actually they're just watching him or her play on the playground. So it's like we are going to a fear-based thought in the most beautiful moments in life just because of the fear of lack and of our programming. So it's really interesting to start analyzing what we are getting stuck on and how we spend our time talking to ourselves. Because it's not from nothing that there is the saying, be as kind to yourself as to a good friend. Because to a good friend we would never be as harsh and negative and critical and like exceeding as we are with ourselves, right? So start, if you are interested, to note down a bit what circles around in your mind, and you will be surprised how unconscious sometimes our thoughts actually are. I have had some breakthroughs on this matter myself, where a friend of mine and I had a very similar situation around 2 months apart, and we realized that we came to each other for the pep talk and the relieving positivity because we couldn't give it to ourselves. But basically it was the same words we were sharing with each other. So we were joking around saying that next time we would record the person giving the pep talk, so the person can actually then listen back to it when we need it to ourselves, right? Because this is so powerful to realize that we can be this wonderful friend to ourselves because we can be to someone we love, right? Another exercise that helps me a lot is to trick our mind and say we are talking to our inner child standing next to us. Because if you're talking to a child, you want to care for it and you want to create a situation where the child can prosper, or at least I hope so. So why don't you talk to yourself like this? Because this will give you so much more energy to progress and to also accept failure or problems that you didn't solve to the fullest perfection with it was good enough, it's okay, next time you will do better. Because when we talk to a child or a good friend, it is never as harsh as we talk to ourselves. So let me know what strategies you use, and if you have tricks like your inner child and your self-talk as well to better your understanding and your mindset. All the best and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.